is 11:26 a.m., 23rd of August. Briefing at Vespucci today. Welcome. We do got some stuff to go over today. Bear with me as I get that ready to go. Due to some concerns that were raised and a general review of the incident the other night where Officer Jones was shot, there's a few things. Nobody's at fault here, so don't think that. But there are a few things we want to clear up and make sure improve on. And this is all the way around, including myself. Responding to these incidents. Number one, when it comes to that, keep in your head the magnitude of what's going on, but also make sure as you're responding that you're taking your time to an extent, right? 100 through intersections, etc. Guess what is as equal of a priority, possibly worse? You getting into an accident at 100 miles an hour. So you trying to go help someone with an emergency can cause two emergencies of the same magnitude. And that, I mean, we all know, those of you that have been around long enough, we know what happens when two priorities like that are breaking loose at once. It becomes absolute chaos. So take the adequate procedure getting to this to the scene. If an officer is terrible, yes, we want to get there as soon as possible, but do not kill yourself or somebody else, because as tough as this is for some of you guys to come to terms with, right? None of us are immune. We're immune through qualified immunity to an extent if you follow policy and act in good judgment. But guess what? If I'm going 120 because Sergeant Bowling got shot and I take somebody out on a bike, or if I hit someone in a car and kill him, guess what? Sergeant Bowling may pass away, and now I'm in jail. We just lost two guys. So I need you guys to understand the seriousness of driving. I know this will probably go in one ear and out the other, and if that's the risk you're willing to take, you know the consequences. We've obviously, unfortunately, had guys arrested in the past for. Since I've taken over, we've had multiple guys arrested for driving. Okay, and it's not because we want to arrest people, but because it's blatantly negligent, and you leave us with no option. So please, when we're dealing with one emergency, don't cause another emergency, and then don't result in another in us losing another officer due to poor conduct. Questions on driving etiquette, we really got to make sure we keep that in mind. Like I said, I understand the urgency and the, we got to get there quick, and we do need to get there quick, but we need to do so safely. All right, next involved with that incident, and this is generally, when we go to large incidents like that, multiple people are going to be collecting evidence. Your job is to take that information, anybody on that scene information, you were to compile it and send it to the detective working the case. You are not the investigator. Unless it's a patrol investigation you're opening up, it's not the level of investigations. Obviously, an officer getting shot by sniper fire is way beyond the scope of patrol. That's a LSPD thing at that point. It is your job to collect the evidence, collect the information for
Show Metro
all
Radio
the detective.
41.8.
I'm going to be blunt saying it. Apparently, oh shit. Last night, that there was poor communication across the board, and a lot of information and evidence was not handed off to investigations. Moving forward, that needs to change. Also noted in that announcement, right, a detective does have authority on it. When a scene becomes an investigation, the detective has authority to who's in, who's out of the scene, and everything in between, right? It's their scene, they're in charge now. If they tell you they need something, you provide it to them. If you think it's a blatantly unlawful request, it's the same thing as if I ask you to do something unlawful. You bring it up, you complain it, and if it's blatantly unlawful, that's the only time you can really resist a command. Other than that, though, make sure you're providing everything the investigator. If you don't, you can be held for insubordination. Right? The difference between giving them evidence and not mean the case getting completely dropped, because not all evidence can just sit out in the open for long. It hits a point where evidence either can get, if it's outside, be eradicated, etc. So that's the last thing I'll say on that. Make sure we are communicating with each other, and make sure we're handling incidents the best we can, communicating better. I'll leave that there. Next up, check-ins. So every 2 weeks, we are going to have check-ins sent out. Currently, our two patrol sergeants, Sergeant Bowling and filling in for the other spot is Lieutenant Matzak. Every 2 weeks, you guys within each watch are going to be sent a message, pretty much inviting you to air any concerns, grievances, as well as being able to ask for advice or help or asking any questions. This will be sent every 2 weeks. At the bottom of those messages, we have complaint form links, we have suggestion form links, whatever you need. That way, it's at your disposal. And hey, look, you sent it to me. Now I've just been reminded I want to put a suggestion, and that's with sorry. With that, I also know there's a few that are not any don't that are not assigned to a watch yet. The lieutenant will be getting that situated ASAP. So I know there's 2 or 3 people that do not have a watch currently. We will get that handled. Other than that, that's about all I have for today. Good job with the reports. I've seen a lot of reports going through and mostly good. So continue to keep that up and just go out there and have a good time, do your jobs, and I'll pass it off to Bowling. This fucking pony.
Okay, so hi everybody. Today, unless something happens where I have to step in, you guys don't know me. For all you're concerned, I'm still a firefighter and I'm just going on a ride along. If it isn't obvious by the motor pool, if you guys checked your phone, Officer in Training Harless has been moved up to Shadow phase. So everybody, congratulate him. It's a big step up from just your standard ride-alongs. So, as far as you're aware today, I'm still fire technician. Bowling. You guys don't know who I am.
Technically, Brooks didn't know who it was anyway.
Other than that, just hitting on the points that Chief said. Driving's a big thing. We shouldn't be blowing through intersections, especially red light intersections. Make sure you guys are getting reports in for calls that you respond to. We're working stuff behind the scene with dispatch, and we'll eventually be able to track calls. And we have a position within COC called the Report Compliance Officer, which I will be heading, making sure everybody gets their calls in. So please put your reports in if you respond to calls. Thank you. Lieutenant?
For me, not particularly. Just piggybacking off what the chief and of course the sergeant.
You're a little quiet.
I'm just gonna reiterate, of course, what the sergeant and chief said. Just remember to be, properly doing your paperwork. Remember to be
Oh,
checking
Jesus, my
evidence
audio.
and chains. Other than that, just remember to to drive safe. If you're responding to calls and you're going code, please remember to, of course, slow down and to actually blip your sirens while going through intersections. It prevents, of course, you from getting hurt. It prevents from others getting hurt, and generally, it just creates a safer environment for all of us. And that's everything for me. Anyone out there?
As mentioned, uniform inspection, everybody looks good. Corporal, you're at a support, I assume, in the back?
Yeah, down to the beach.
Alright, cool. If you weren't already aware, I think you were on, but we've had multiple vandalisms. We caught the guy that was doing it, but we were having
Yeah,
a lot
I was there when we saw it.
Alright, good. Have a good patrol.
Scott, you're with me.
Yep.
Gosh.
Not sure 3101.
You're good.
Ellen.
Sergeant, you assigned both myself my ride-along edition.
Service available shift.
Ride-along anything?
Oh my god.
Tempo. District 3, pick a car.
Okay. Am I gonna be driving? Or...
Yep, you're driving. You're doing everything.
$30, $35 or $34.50 from 31.
Let me get everything sorted on the motor pool.
Correction, $35.50. Everyone.
$316, which are $316 is supposed to have AOPRs. AOPR, yep.
All right.
You got your radar set up yet?
I'm hitting the button to activate it, but nothing's happening.
Which button you hitting?
I'm tapping my F5 vertebrae right here, trying to get it to work. Oh, there we go.
Okay, it's got it. We're fine.
$33.23 Metro.
Go for it.
Go ahead and show myself 3370 in an active ride along. Go ahead and show us as car 3323.
Ten four, showing you as car 3323, 418.
31, any available, just find what unit.
Let's get everything sorted.
Abandoned vehicle, San Andreas, crossing up Rockford, blocking their second.
Any less.
So this is my
San Andreas, crossing North Rockford.
I can't remember last time I drove. So when we do the ride along, am I driving? So we're gonna be 3339, or are we gonna be?
We can be whichever one you prefer. I'm not gonna be picky about it. Pick one, stick with it. Don't change it.
Okay. I guess. Am I gonna be doing like
Copy.
basically the majority of everything
unit
today?
or
Take
final
primary,
unit for
radio, all that stuff.
You are doing everything else to
Fine
me
with
otherwise.
you.
I'm gonna sit here and ask you questions and be a general pain in your ass.
Okay, I'll take 3239 then.
Actually, yeah, you're right, Spooch. Yeah.
$33.39 Metro.
Go for it.
3339. You can show myself and 3371, and right along will be car 3339.
We're showing car 3371, 418.
Okay, I guess for 71 then.
Yeah, apparently you're supposed to get that right. Okay. I love the dispatchers. I really do. I just have to be addicted to them today. I assume you know where District 3 is.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're in it.
Obviously, if I tell you to do something, I'm going to ask that you do it. If you have questions as to why, please feel free to ask them, but please just don't not do it because you don't know why.
Yep.
I'm going to try and let you do as much as possible, but at the end of the day, if shit happens, and we'll deal with it when it happens.
Front, closing.
Let's go 58. Well, I will say the Chief's a lovely man, but man, having me driving with him and not in the passenger seat is a little bit better for my nerves. And it was like kind of shitting bricks. He's doing the right along.
Yeah, well, he does his job well, so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not gonna argue that.
What's the procedure for an officer enrolled in MVA?
Yeah. Let's get everything sorted with gas. Call supervisor, get EMS all that way, and do all that fun stuff.
What are you defining as fun stuff? Call the supervisor and what?
Yeah, fill out a report as well. Fill out a report, call a supervisor, make sure, of course, the car is safe, all that good stuff.
So you want to be calling a supervisor, fill out a report, make sure there are no injuries. If there are injuries, try to tend.
325 Metro.
Avoid removing people from vehicles or moving vehicles unless absolutely necessary.
Go for it.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm telling you it's correct. You don't need to tell me it's correct.
Let me show myself.
Oh, I thought you
41
were
at
I thought you were reading
10
back to me
12
my
with
answer.
32
Okay,
13.
You're right.
So far.
Sorry, I'm just closing some stuff on my phone really quick. So it's not in my way. Alright, all good.
Let's just look at the SOP and find some things to test him on. When is it applicable to go opposite lanes to follow a suspect?
Obviously, in a pursuit of a violent felon. Obviously, remain cautious, I believe. Also, you just drive on the shoulder, full lengths, code 3, obviously.
How many units should follow in oncoming lanes?
I believe one other unit may follow you. Not 100% sure on that one, to be honest.
Yeah, so only one unit should follow.
Okay.
Metro 31.
Have you had to file any reports or anything yet?
Yeah, I've done a handful. I've done a summons and a arrest and...
They with an abandoned vehicle. Westbound Adams Apple, across of Center Street. It's a beige sedan. 20 on ready.
Would you say you're familiar with doing them, or do you still?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think at this point I'm pretty
Cinders
confident
for
in
7.
doing reports.
Yankee Whiskey Sierra
I
262.
know the process pretty
For
well.
7 YWS 262 Cinders.
Okay.
So what would you like me to run it?
If I believe it may not be local.
Clear.
What was the call that just went out?
It was a abandoned vehicle. Chief wanted a plate check on the vehicle.
Glad to see you paying attention. Oh god. I'm sorry? What did that local just say?
Dispatch at 3101.
Good.
Be advised, the plate's coming back to a Richard Hertz. He's going to be clean and clear on the vehicle registration. I'm going to run his info here. Just quickly stand by.
You see, if you could also let me know what vehicle model that plate returns to.
Ten four. The vehicle information showing it's coming back to a Super Diamond, black in color. And be advised, he's only got one general citation on his record.
And copy. You can start my county tow. Adam's Apple.
10-4 standby. Dispatch to car 3339.
Go ahead.
Could I get you guys en route? It's going to be 8031 off of Strawberry Avenue. FD's reporting a low-flying helicopter that was seen in the area. Looks to be black in color.
My copy will be around. Okay, that's interesting.
10-4 showing you en route. Dispatch to 3101.
Good.
You got Connie Tow en route, ETF MX.
I guess I'm confused too, so I might as well ask. I'm thinking about calling to this, but did they deal with the aircraft or just securing airports and maritime and stuff?
Did you say port?
Yeah, I was thinking about asking for report, but I don't know if they handle aircraft specifically. I know they handle the airports and maritime and stuff like that. I'm just.
So, whilst they have the ability to launch aircraft, they don't deal with them kind of in the city per se.
So I'm assuming probably call the FAA if this guy's going crazy.
Yeah. They're on your left.
But yeah.
Metro 31.
Should
I'll
have
be
your
clear
lights on
tonight.
across the double yellow.
Oh yeah.
It's unfortunately clear tonight.
Rear, away.
Patrick, you advise fire was stating this all of correct.
That's clear.
Pretty well.
I'm out at their
Sorry,
station. I'll try to get a statement from
This,
investigator.
yeah, so I was about to
10-4,
get
do you
on
want
the
me to attach you to
interstate
the call?
near Pillbox Hospital.
No,
I
you're
saw a
fine.
black Maverick flying at 20
Separate.
feet. And it must have been a local or something, but
Car
he was like,
3339. We're on
the way
scene
he was
again.
flying made it seem like he was trying to obey traffic laws, which was kind of strange. I went on my PA and told him to
10-4,
gain altitude, and he was in restricted airspace, but, you know, he made it from all the way over there to here, and then he started gaining altitude, and I don't know what was going on with him.
So did he head out of the area or?
Yeah, he went on the other side of Maze Bank Tower, and then he turned south, and then he started gaining altitude south towards LSI. Most probably was a local at the end of the day. I wanted you guys to be aware.
Alright, well, yeah, I appreciate it. I'll let everyone know on the radio. I'll let Port know, let it know it's coming into the airport area.
Sweet, thank you guys, appreciate it.
Yep.
Alright, have a good one.
Yeah, you as well. Now, I guess I don't know if I should or not, but when it comes to, oh, sorry, my brain just unfocused from what I'm doing. Are we supposed to call it on scene? Because I just marked any CAD when we got on scene instead of saying anything over radio.
If the radio's clear, call it out on scene so people know where you are. Because as the thing is, other people pay attention to the radio to know where you are. So.
Hey, can you tell one of you guys that's down at Station 6 right now that I just spoke with y'all?
Yeah,
Okay. At the helicopter
that's
Station
the
6?
chief. You should already be aware. We called it over radio.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep. Thirty-six 39 will be clear. Helicopters reported flying into the airport via Black Maverick. Unknown location this time.
So far.
So the only other thing you could do if you wanted was get in contact
3101 to the primary unit on this.
with you.
But
I'm sure you probably already have this in Black Maverick Northwest from 8052 Vespucci Boulevard. Us advising it nearly struck multiple buildings.
yeah, 10-4. It's the same story we're getting here.
Another thing you can do is contact the FAA or ATC and ask if they have any low-flying helicopters on their radar.
Yeah. Okay.
Metro 3550 will be 10-7.
10-4, showing you 10-7.
See if I can contact the airport.
Yeah, if you do that through your Skybox.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what are your guys' plan for that heli? As far as
We're requesting a track from ATC to see if they can find any low-flying helicopters. If nothing gets back, then we're just gonna leave it as that. If we get something back, then we'll pursue it further.
cool. Yeah, I was gonna say because not to be extra, but if that dude's flying, nearly hitting buildings, and fucking Air Force is about to pull up.
Yeah, like we said, we're gonna
I
check to
don't
see
know
if we
what the
find
hell
out
is
if
going
it's
on.
local or not, and then we'll go from there.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
Man, I got that hold for a long time. I have to ask again. Or redo. I'll just call it.
We'll leave it a bit. If we get nothing back, then we can assume it's local.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. So those guys are like Maverick. He's trying to do Top Gun role playing. Fly through buildings and 50 feet off the ground. I don't know how those guys get their pilot licenses. Maybe out of a cereal box. I don't know. I think we're gonna get anything back. I'll give them my number if they find anything.
Yeah, you're good to just go about your day.
550 back tonight.
10-4 back tonight.
Car 36 right now, Metro.
Go for it.
You can clear our last call. UTL will be tonight.
I don't think that
10-4
man's
showing
deaf.
clear back tonight.
He is half in the fall, so I don't blame him. What are the rules around interaction with media whilst on duty?
What was that, sorry?
What are the rules around interaction with the media whilst on duty?
You shouldn't do it, at least without a supervisor, PIO present. It's only two people who should be doing it. Government employees is obviously the ones.
Metro 3550.
Supervisors and PIOs.
Okay.
3550.
Start medical 8097 on the beach. I'm gonna have one likely major trauma injury. He just jumped off the side of the pier on a bicycle and landed on his neck.
Ooh.
Clear stomach.
Metro name's gonna be a Kyle Carton. Individual is response and alert. Is conscious and alert.
10-4 conscious and alert.
I believe he's gonna have head trauma. He appears to be dazed and confused.
30 feet in range to move.
The fuck is this bus doing?
What's that guy doing? Oh, you got us like together.
Metro update. Metro from 3550.
Yeah, go for it, sir.
I have bleeding from the head as well as a possible broken wrist and dislocated kneecap.
Jesus.
10-4, just notifying fire dispatch right now.
10-4.
Sorry, 341. Is he held? So 341, 1041, 10.
The fuck are these locals up to today, man?
User in your channel timed out.
Thirty-three, 41, 3101.
Good.
Requesting zone assignment, sir.
User entered your channel.
To the policy guide.
Disregard. I'll be on tonight.
Metro, postal's gonna be 8097. 8097.
Clear.
Dex, he has a warrant.
Oof. How long do you have to fill out a report from the incident occurring?
48 hours.
Correct. Difference in the way you respond between shots fired and an active shooter.
Shots fired is, obviously like your priority is just to get there, and if there's a victim, you kind of just secure the scene and go through the lane, secure the scene, and then start rendering aid. Active shooter is like
Corporal Books.
I'm
what was that, sir?
Brooks. You know you were dealing with a helicopter? You couldn't
Yeah.
get to respond to you.
Active
Never
shooter
guess
is
what
obviously you
advert
go
just
to the
popped up on
scene.
my phone.
You don't wait for anyone. You just
Uber Air offering a helicopter pickup
you
service.
go to the scene, grab a helmet, and you just run in. There's the sounds of gunshots.
I would describe that as very, very interesting.
Right, we'll keep an eye on it. If we get another call out for it, then we will attach it as linked. but we don't have a description of the helicopter, so we can't even attempt to match it yet.
No, I know. Just a bit of an odd one,
All
isn't
of
it?
was a black Maverick. No tail number.
Have fun, Corporal.
Yep. Right, so
Sure, 31.
an advert just went out for a
Oh, one.
Uber Eats, but with a
District
helicopter.
advisors attempted to put local vehicles now flipped on the sidewalk. I'll be requiring county tow. Eastbound Harwick, 7137.
We're unaware of the description of that said helicopter, so as I said to Senior Officer Pike,
7-4 County, who is en route ETF FedEx.
If we get a call about it, then we will respond and we will deem it as probably attachable to our call, but other than that.
Car 3339.
Go ahead.
Reference the Uber Air company that's active might be involved in your case earlier.
Yeah, I got.
Metro 3550.
3550.
Update on medical.
I believe fire radio just toned them out. Standby.
I gotta quickly go out of my head. Let's pull up this parking lot in front of us. A minute or two.
I'm 10.
10-4 showing it 10 -8.
Car 36 right now, 10-6, 2 minutes.
Oh, I just kicked everything off of my desk. That was not good.
Metro to 3550.
Go ahead.
Be advised, they are en route. They are coming from Polito. They should be about 4 or 5 mics out.
Oh, 10-4.
I'm back. Car 3339 back to service. Does anything came over about that helicopter?
No, nothing further yet. how would you call out a basic traffic stop?
Obviously, through the whole traffic stop stuff, pull them over, turn on the lights. Once I got on there, quickly call it out. Don't want to sit in the car too long because that's a coffin. But you know, get on there, call it out, give a description of the car. If it's a bike, I give a description of the person inside, how many occupants, if you can see it. Then, depending where you are, you might want to approach from just behind the passenger side window. But typically, approaching the sidewalk and the passenger side window just for an officer safety. Make sure you don't run into middle of traffic. But besides that, standard procedure, license, registration, insurance, all that good stuff. Introduce myself, let them know what they're being stopped for. Obviously, my main priority would be to basically ensure that the only thing they're being stopped for is what I saw them do. So, like, if I stop them for speeding, I just want to make sure and confirm that they're only being stopped for speeding. There's nothing else going on. So, obviously, I'm looking for anything in the vehicle. I'm smelling anything. I'm asking questions like, where are you going to? Where are you headed? Look at the action of the driver. If everything checks out, everything's fine. Then, just go back to my vehicle, run the information, run the plate, run the name. Obviously, I would have it locked in CAD and on LPR in case he took off. And then on that scene. Then, depending on what's going on, give them the desired disposition, a warning, a citation, a summons, depending on the situation at hand. And then after that, hand it to them, make them sign it. And then after that, hand all their information back, hand them the copy of the ticket. And then back to the vehicle, call myself clear. And with the disposition.
Okay.
$3213, District 2 units. Let's make sure we're spreading out. We have downtown Vinewood as well. Correction, downtown Los Santos.
Metro.
128.
Show me 10 for everyone, Sonny.
So we're showing you 41.8.
I'm not sure if you're aware, if you flex your colon muscle whilst you're driving, it will lock your speed to the nearest 5 mile per hour, so you can't go above that speed.
What muscle?
Your colon muscle.
Oh, okay.
difference between reasonable suspicion and probable cause?
Uh, essentially, reasonable suspicion
Metro
is like
3550.
a hunch. Like,
Go for it.
I like to best describe it as, you're in an area where,
Unfortunately, clear tonight.
drug dealing is common. Someone's acting suspicious. That's reasonable enough. Like, reasonable person would believe that that person may commit a crime. Doesn't give you authorization to do it, stop them, anything like that. That's where probable cause come in, because if they're in that area, you can, watch them for that hunch, that suspicion. Obviously, if you witness a transaction taking place, there's evidence right there. There's proof that something happened that you can go ahead and, perform a legal stop. So essentially, evidence versus like a hunch. It's probable cause, the evidence, and obviously reasonable suspicion is a hunch. You don't want me that quick.
Go for it.
Lieutenant.
Clear show you tonight.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to eat food and it's not going well. All my food's stuck together.
One 28, 10-7.
My mic is picking up me swallowing and I apologise, but there is nothing I can do about it. What would you say you struggle the most with, if anything?
I'm trying to think. I definitely do. I'm just trying to think of something I can think of off the top of my head. I guess I hesitate a lot. I don't like in not in a bad way, but I feel like a lot of times I need like double clarification to ensure that I sometimes I feel like I go against my gut. I've obviously I know I don't do that when like lives are on the line because I've already a handful of OISs and obviously I didn't hesitate 2 hours into my first shift to shoot at someone. So I know it's not that bad, but I know like I've definitely one I can think of off the top of my head is I knew I had to Miranderize someone, but I double checked with the chief, knowing that I did it. I'd have to do it just to make sure to get that extra validation. I think that's my biggest thing.
$32, $13, $33-1 status check.
It's just, I guess, dusting off the cobwebs, I guess.
Go for
and
33
just
to 1.
trusting myself more as I
status check.
Start to get more.
Running radar on Van Boulevard.
It's definitely improved
Going,
over the
call
last
myself,
couple
please.
shifts for sure. Becoming coming in as a fresh boot to, I guess, a little bit more experience on the road. It's definitely helped.
I mean, a lot of that comes with time, obviously. You probably know that's been beaten into you probably 8 times over. But it's always nice to have clarification, but it's not always needed. So obviously, if you need help, it's good that you're asking for it, and you are asking for those clarifications when you aren't sure. That's a good thing to see. But obviously, you don't need to be doing that with everything. If you think you know something, the chances are you probably do.
Yeah.
120 back to Nate.
It's the nicest Brooks is going to get with this guy. I want to be nice and like ask the questions about like how you finding it or this shit, but Brooks just wouldn't do that. So we just get to sit here in silence. Because Brooks is what we call a certified arsehole. E-sunbathe. That is all.
Three two 11 Metro.
Go ahead.
Should we going on a patrol in the Elborough Heights area?
Clear.
Oh my god, we got airtime. Yum. We play the game of who was that? That was Ash.
User disconnected from your channel.
Metro Radio and channel.
That are just
Metro 330.
Go for 3381.
331. I'm gonna be on the 1011 East Poplar Street, 7282 on a black two-door vehicle, plate when ready.
Go for plate.
Plate is gonna be 00 Golf India 0299.
10-4.
Oh no, Knockins.
Ready for 29 Metro traffic.
Go for traffic.
7064 Spanish Avenue, facing westbound on one motorcycle. I gotta be ready.
Go for plate.
Lincoln Echo Charlie Oscar November. Lincoln Echo Charlie Oscar November.
10-4.
3211. Show me temporarily 10-7.
Copy 3211, showing you temporary 10-7.
You want us to head over that traffic stop, or just marking it for reference?
Let's drive past it. Just because we've had an issue with bikes as of recently.
Okay. Oh man, this place is a maze.
That was a fence.
Metro Radio, Charmoon County.
User was moved out of your channel.
Is he missing his door for you, or is that
Charger,
just
go ahead
me?
and pull up.
Yeah. Copy.
Call us unseen.
Car 13 airline will be on scene.
Ash, are you aware you're missing a door?
No? Where?
You are missing your front left door.
I'm going to be clear by 10
Oh no, I literally just closed it.
You are. It is not there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
10-4.
replace it real quick then. It's definitely there.
3325 Metro.
Go for it.
I'm gonna have shots fired in the area of 8165, 8161 area. We'll be investigating.
Alright, I smell marijuana and beer off
10-4.
him. He came from the tequila. He only said he only had one drink, but I'm more concerned about the smell of weed.
3381.
It's probably
Head
coming from
over.
his bag,
As well as
so
someone will be in the area.
Okay. I'm just gonna take him off, give him a little
81
pat down, and see what I can find.
Sounds good.
211 Metro, show me back 10-8 and show me 10-8 off my foot patrol.
So,
10-4.
I'm gonna ask you to step up to the bike. You're not under arrest or anything right now. What's happening is I'm having a faint scent of marijuana coming from you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you to just turn off the bike and step off for me. You can come over here.
No, I wasn't talking to you, Ashford. It's chill.
Okay.
That's
You
fine.
want to put your hands in the hood in this car?
Yes.
Alright. Do you have anything on you can poke, stick me, or stab me?
Nope.
Okay, what's in this bag?
Weed, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You got weed?
Show 81 in the area.
Okay.
We don't illegal.
Here, Scott, you want to do that?
Yep.
Certified 10-6.
10-4.
So, where'd you get the weed from?
Huh? What did you say?
Give me a moment. Oh.
Okay. Okay. Officer Brutai, I see how it is. Fucking pipsqueak.
What'd you get?
Just a couple grams, it looks like, of marijuana.
Okay.
How many's a couple?
Just gonna place you in handcuffs real quick. So,
Eyeballing
okay.
in, it looks like 5 to 10.
Alright. Gonna be placed in the back of my cruiser as well.
Alright.
3325 Metro.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Go
You
for
have
it.
right to attorney if you can afford one.
M4A
Be
show
appointed
code
to
4 on the
US
shots
state of
fired.
San Andreas.
Be advised, Amy Nation
If you can
8168
afford
is going
an
to be
attorney,
open
will be
and
appointed to US
inactive.
state. You see that?
10-4.
Fucking. You're the officer. You better.
With these rights in mind, you still wish to speak to me.
I mean, if I have to, sure.
Okay. You can stop questioning at any point and ask for a lawyer to be present.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, Scott, what you got?
I just gotta look. Just eyeballing it, looks like 5 to 10 grams of marijuana. Bag. I'll have to get a scale to be sure, obviously, but it looks like just a few grams.
Okay, cool. I don't believe it's
That's
under the influence.
That's within the
But,
legal limit. So
Yeah. I don't believe he's under the influence of anything. That was my main concern, but
okay,
I need to get him to take off his helmet then, if it anyway.
just
Visually see.
check his eyes, see if you can smell anything on him. If you
Yeah.
can't, cut him loose. No point keeping him when we don't need to.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. You guys are good if you want to clear. I'm just gonna take his helmet off.
We'll stick around just because it's a bike. We've had problems with bikes.
That's true.
Interest entertainment.
Alright. Face me.
Yep.
Okay. Have you taken any of this
Nope.
weed today? No.
Plan to when I get home, but I guess that's fucked.
Okay, so where'd you get it from? Did you just buy it?
From a friend?
36 traffic, I'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to hit that shit legally split, you know, but I guess not.
Okay, in a fixed car.
Oh.
Alright. This time we're gonna be like
No problem. Oh, thank you.
yeah. Just give me a minute real quick.
You
Get
said you
Hemsworth
headed
away, I'm
home?
gonna update the CAD.
What did you say, sir?
You said you're headed home?
I was. You hit squeeze stop me.
Okay.
Really likes that word, doesn't
So
he?
planning to go home or go anywhere else then?
No clue. Don't know now.
Okay. Coming from the tequila down the road? Okay.
Okay. Alright, so you're good to go.
Should check.
I assume you're taking a shit from me.
He's got a fake
33.25
amount of
metro.
alcohol. Whether you want to check that, that's your discretion.
Go for.
So you said you only had one beer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be
I
out
mean, you
at
were
Station
driving
6
pretty reckless,
for
so
investigating shots fired.
I mean that's not really sober behavior, right?
She DUI,
10-4.
whatever the fuck it's called if you want me to. Just wasting your time.
So, would you consent to a breathalyzer test?
What happens if I don't?
Sure, 81
Nothing.
out
I'm
of
just asking if you
25.
consent to one first.
What happens if I don't?
Do you consent, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Actually, that shows if you want to do something about it or not.
That's fine. You're just good to go, alright? You can get back.
Where is it?
It's on the hood to your left.
The Charger?
To your left on the hood of the Explorer.
Got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. See if it squeaks.
You need anything else, Ash?
Nah. Alright, thanks guys.
Yep. Car 3339 will be clear off the assist. Will be victim.
Hehehe.
Hey, 3635 from 3550.
Go ahead.
You still looking for anyone in relation to the vandalism?
How you been, Ashton?
10-9.
You still looking for anyone in relation to vandalisms?
Negative, I'm not investigating any vandalism.
10-4.
That was the 330's case. We believe it's solved as of last night. She disregarded as a separate case, but
Metro is 472 for the night.
Oh man, that's no fun.
Metro out with 1, 8092.
Be advised, there will be self-dispatch.
10-4.
what are you at with?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
One
I got
white male, black hat,
some
black shirt,
slavery.
black shorts, reckless cycling.
So, not doing too bad.
Any unit available to run a name?
25, go ahead with it.
Riley Jenkins. Riley is going to be Romeo, Hotel, Yankee, Lima, Echo, Yankee. Jenkins is going to be common spelling.
Stop revving your engine. I get that, Astrid.
One's in service available.
Yeah, 30 feet 29, you can clear my traffic.
Something I was gonna do, but I don't remember what it was for the life of me.
Thirty-three 25. Riley Jenkins, Mike Clear Clean. Birthday 05, 04, 05, 2005. 18-year-old.
10-4, thank you.
Thirty feet 29 at Metro Command. You want Metro units right into the latest, or do you want to give it to State? Let them handle it.
They can route if they want us to route to assist, then they can advise such. Otherwise, we'll stand down.
It's down the road.
Thirty-three 25, 35 50.
Go ahead.
Be advised, he's got no active driver license.
10-4, no problem.
160. You've got state cars going to that 911. If you guys want to send 1 or 2 units, feel free.
That'd probably be us.
7-4. 3371. You guys want to head over?
Yeah.
And 3321. You can head over as
Flip,
well.
I'll put it in.
State will have command over that.
Right, it's in. Code 3.
Front, closing, rear, away.
Twin, did you call me?
Yeah, you can head to the latest, the other metro unit. State will have command on that incident.
I think my lights might be fucked.
You copy last.
Yeah, from I'm going.
My lights look fucked.
$160. I'm on scene. $160 dispatch. $160. If someone could 10-1 to get medical to 5047, we got a female with GSWs.
Got it for you.
Car 3609 as seen.
3605 will be en route to Vespucci PD.
Do you want to grab a med bag?
Yeah, if you want to grab one.
Yeah, he's grabbing one. What do you need?
Let's pull her from out the alley so we got more room to work. I'm gonna check for a pulse and breathing real quick.
Okay, you want to help me lift her just so we don't...
Yeah, still breathing and still the pulse. Yeah, let's just grab her by the shoulders if you want to grab her legs. We'll just get her out the alleyway so we got more room.
Yep, give me a countdown.
1, 2, 3. Shit.
Oh, no, that's me.
There we go. We'll just move her like that. Lay her down right here.
3211, 3213.
Go for 3211.
Canada Vinewood, I have to go emergent 42. 25 is going to go shadow partner.
3211 copies. Train route to Vinewood.
160 3550.
Good.
Medical en route ETA through to full mics.
10-4. She's got a GSW. It looks like to her left shoulder and maybe one to her hip.
127 on scene, 5047.
127.
You
Do you
okay,
want to
man?
start
Can you hear me?
checking cameras and whatnot where you're good on medical?
Mom, can you hear me?
Hey, fam.
I never said. I said I was debating on going home, and then I saw that.
Mom, you're okay. I know you're in pain, but you're okay.
But then it was here, so I came here, bro. I was hungry as shit. I just saw blood and shit. I followed the blood, and that bitch was on the floor, crying. And then pretty much 2 seconds later, you all arrived.
Hey, don't be reaching. Okay, you're okay. Right, I'm gonna shine a light in your eye. It's gonna be a little bright, okay? But I just need to check for a concussion, okay? It'll only be for a couple seconds.
Sarge, did you see this guy behind us arrive on scene?
He was here when I got here.
Okay.
We
just got off a stop with him in the city.
So what?
Do you guys have a female officer at all?
No, I don't believe there is any.
Okay.
So
Hey.
we'll just have to search her.
Keep your eyes open for me.
real quick before medics hop on. I'm just gonna use the back of my hands. Officer, turn around and point your body camera this way. That was my job over this.
I got mine on.
Thursday survey will be out of the speech meeting.
Alright, ma'am, if you can hear me, I'm gonna reach in your waistband and remove this pistol, okay?
Hey Scott, do you want to check that bag that's to the right of me?
We haven't looked for him.
What's going on? What do we got?
We're gonna have 1 times female, unknown name. She's got a GSW to the shoulder and a GSW to the hip. They're both impact with gauze. The bleeding is being controlled. Her airway is clear. Her pupils are extremely dilated. Signs of a concussion. She does have a bump on her head. She's been in and out of consciousness.
All right. Laker, could you start me a 6 lead?
I'm looking at this oddly suspicious talk back right now.
You said 1 to the shoulder, 1 to the hip?
Yeah. We don't have an ID on her as of right now.
All right.
We got cocaine, a small baggie of cocaine with a crown logo wrapped inside a tortilla.
Oh, okay. Yeah, put some gloves on. Okay. Oh, you do have gloves on, sorry.
Because it's got like an invisible thing here, look, for example. But watch. I'm gonna get out. Imagine somebody's shooting at me right now. Somebody's shooting at me. Oh, wait.
Whatever, fuck it.
Baggie of a white substance with a crown logo on it. I don't know if that rings any bells for you.
We've got tests in the back of our car. If you want to grab a test, be very careful with it and try and test the substance, see what it is. Just be extremely
Once you've
careful
got
when
those
opening it.
vitals,
You
just
don't
give
know
me
what
a
it
shout.
could be.
Cool. Have you got bullet case?
I'm focusing on bleeding control right now.
I haven't got that far. I'm looking at this.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm just wondering because the suspect hadn't passed either of these areas, so hold on a minute. Suspect hasn't passed either of these areas.
Could you look up a name for me, please? Sophia Ramirez, age 24, female. Ma'am, can...
Verify the names, sir. Stand by.
User disconnected from your channel.
3211, show me 10-7 temporarily.
Fellows, her heart rate's 140, respiration 24, BP 90 over 60.
Okay. Can you get me an SPO2? Sophia, I'm just gonna flash this light in front of your eyes. Just follow the light with your eyes, okay?
If not, I can get some.
Verify 10-9, is there a Metro detective on duty?
$35, I believe he's 10-6 of his Bucci.
Copy.
Officer.
Yes.
I thought I heard somebody earlier talking about a substance. I just heard it. Is there any chance this person has come in contact with narcotics?
There is a possibility. There was no immediate signs that said person had ingested anything. We did find some narcotics. I'm not aware of what type as of yet. I just know there was a white baggie with a powder inside.
Yeah, she's
It was.
whacked her head.
It appeared to be
She
sick.
just whacked it? Or...
Yeah, there's like a bit of a nail on the back there.
Yeah, she had a injury to her head. I did check with the pen.
36 sir, if I will be back tonight.
Or at least sounds.
Alright, one stretcher in the drug bag if you need it.
He said he had just gotten here when I got here, but if you want to, you can.
36 sir, if I was there any units calling me?
I'm gonna have to find an investigator. Metro's gonna try to find one since
33's around.
they really hit or miss with us.
Anybody good?
Yeah, can we get your presence down to 5047? We got a shooting as well as a.
On any cases up here, that the shots either come from
Sorry,
up
we
above or
found
come from down below.
a large deal of cocaine here.
Yeah, so they
Time for Albion, right?
I think there's cocaine in the car, and then I looked at her background. There's like an information report that county did on her, and they found some white substance, but it was inconclusive on her, or on the taco truck or some shit.
In the truck. Okay.
There was a baggie inside of a taco, which makes me think that it's probably selling.
That's what it was. There's no shell cases in the area, so I assume wherever the shots came from, it wasn't here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It didn't come from down on the beach. I've not found anything over there. I mean, my search isn't conclusive because we've not got a canine, but if anything, it either came from up above or down below. I'm gonna guess the easiest way to shoot somebody
my
was from
bet
up above.
would be up there, and considering the blood trail, I think she dragged herself into cover.
Is that where she?
So
Hello.
she was originally behind the building.
Just to let you know, the PT's going to Great Ocean.
Very much.
Can you let them know that she needs to be held?
Yep.
Thank you.
Back to our top secret conversation.
So she was behind that building, and we moved her out so we could do medical on her. But the blood trail looked like she dragged herself.
Where was it from? The blood trail. Where
From
did you-
behind the
So
taco truck.
if you come here, I can show you.
I'm just trying to grasp what's going on.
My hunch is saying that she's.
So the blood
she's
starts
selling,
here,
someone
and we
wasn't.
found her behind the building here.
Right.
I could imagine it was a rival or some shit. Yeah, she's selling out.
Which is if you are trying to hide, you would avoid being up there, wouldn't you?
She's
I think
yeah, she's going into cover, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm convinced she was mid-transaction because why does she have a bag full of product handing outside? Well, it's in the trunk now, but I found it like right here, right in front of me.
If you
Where's
look,
the
it makes me think
majority
that
of the blood from?
that's what makes me think that she was.
What do you mean?
Handing it out when she got shot. Either the
has to be
person was.
there has to be an impact point.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So is it
Double
like
the blood
up
we're
top
seeing.
there or down below here?
I don't know. I might take Scott and go up top and see if we can find anything on the ridge. Because that's kind of.
Right, I'm gonna start asking around these houses, especially that one that's just up above, and see if they've got any CCTV.
Yeah, we've got
anyone
a
tried the
detective en
24/7
route.
yet?
So.
Shows nothing. Only one of the cameras are working. Or two of them. Only interior and then outside.
Okay.
But nothing at
See
the
you,
front.
Richard. Alright, let's go check
Right,
the top
I'll
spot.
check on that house.
3325. Be active 10-12-32-11.
My hunch is saying that they're in the deal and they picked up their shell casings. That's what my hunch says.
Yeah, I get you. If you want to go literally where we are, just on the top of this ridge, so you're gonna have to go onto the highway and round.
User disconnected from your channel.
36 Drive will be arriving on scene.
You can just pull over here.
Rear, away. Office driver 8051 behind the fire station.
What the hell? In front of us 133. You see anything?
I didn't see it.
Rear, away.
The hell are you clocking?
I just clocked him now. 133 on front radar. In opposite lanes, which makes no sense. Am I blocking a plane or something?
So 3 to 1 win 10-7-2-4-2. Have a good night.
Here we can walk across.
User disconnected from your channel.
Right.
Rude.
Pursuit possibly entered in your jurisdiction,
Charles
south
3,
of
Metro Command.
Sonora.
Holy radio.
Go ahead.
Got a pursuit south. I believe it's on Sonora now, coming south. Got 2 units behind
That's
it,
the
black and
opposite side
white,
of the
looking
county.
retired.
Or
Cop
city.
car, 14 Charger. We got an air unit overhead. They should be with you shortly. It's going to be in county ready if you guys want to change over.
Copy, Metro units coming over.
Are you changing back? County ready.
3211, show me switching.
User disconnected from your channel.
We'll walk all the way up to the 24/7, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
The pursuit's on the opposite side of the city, so there's no point us routing to that right now.
I still think that this was a buy that went on, and the person just shot him at point blank range, and just picked up the shell casings if we haven't found one in the near. That's what my hunch is saying.
It would explain the no shell casings, yeah.
Because my biggest thing is, why is there a bag full of product right outside the window, like she was handing it over to someone? Like, if she was got shot in the car while preparing it, like, it would, I would think it would be.
120, I got him. He's going up to Station 7 now.
The investigators figure out.
Yeah, we can turn around and head back. I don't think it's not really another angle from here unless you're on top of the goddamn hill.
Yeah.
It's getting late. Take the sunglasses off. Let's not fall off the cliff. Do you find your postals by using the map?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's a quick way to do it.
So within your skybox, if you do /p and the postal,
Okay.
that'll auto direct you to it.
I was thinking it was PL, not just P. Okay,
No.
that makes a lot more sense.
When we do get calls, usually I will put it in for you so you don't have to do it. But just when you're out doing it yourself, that's how you do it. If you want to head back down, we'll have a quick chat with the detective.
Rear, closing.
Yeah, I have evidence for the investigator in the trunk. Just tell me where the hell I clocked at 1:33 in the front.
Yeah, I generally don't know what you clocked. Let's see go. If you want to grab it.
Hello.
We have a bag of cocaine for you.
Oh.
Or my ride-along has a bag of cocaine for you.
Where'd you find that?
In the bag that was in front of the taco truck.
Oh, okay.
What's up? I got
Hello.
your.
There were no showcations up on the ridge, from what we saw.
Okay.
There's nothing
I
else
also have
we saw up there.
I have some evidence for you.
Yeah, and then he has the bag.
I have the. I have it in the evidence bag here, but essentially what I found was about behind the, like right in between the tire and the kill that hunger thing. There's this bag. It had a taco inside of it. I mean, it was a taco, and there was a white substance, a baggie of white substance, which was cocaine. We tested it. Inside the taco. Was left on the floor.
Okay. If you don't mind coming over.
Yeah, of course.
I'll just put it in the trunk.
User in your channel timed out.
You should be good to go.
Just so you know, your suspect is being held at, I believe it's GMC. Or at least the person involved, the victim, I should say. They were shot.
Okay. Do you have a name of the victim?
Sophia Ramirez, I believe.
Okay.
There was also a crown symbol on the baggie. I don't know if that means anything to you, but
It doesn't ring a bell, but I'll have a look at it. But I appreciate it. If you guys do have anything else that you can remember, just send it to my emails. Take it from there.
good.
Much appreciated.
Yep, have a good one.
You're doing good, Scott.
Thank you.
Bye, Pam.
Have a good one, Trooper. Car 3639 will be clear, back in service.
Let me give you the plate.
Let me pull over and start scanning the county frequency for this pursuit.
The pursuit is behind us.
Is it? Okay.
The pursuit is here.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, they got one in custody as I turn on the scan.
Oh, they're fine then.
Alright. This annoying thing off my mind.
Rear, closing.
What are we clocking at 61? Oh.
I think it was the state trooper that time, I'll be honest.
I yell at him, but he's a trooper. His hat means he's all powerful.
Something like that. If you want to head further into the city, since all of our units are up there at the moment.
Yeah.
Rear, away.
That trooper be
Front,
speeded.
closing.
No, I have my lock set to 60. I think it's actually 55 because
Oh, it's because speed limit's 70 here. Usually it's
yeah.
okay. Since
I'm used to like everyone going like 40. So all my locks are messed up.
How'd you find that scene?
It was. It was less chaotic than I expected it to be. I expected it to be a lot more crazy, I should say the least. Got the person secured, and then I just went into full evidence mode. Started looking around, asked the guy questions at the front, and then picked up the baggie and went from there. I definitely thought it was going to be more of a we're going to draw our weapons and, like more high adrenaline.
23 is from 742.
I mean, it looks like someone got shot, but so I'm glad it isn't like that.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm still a firm believer that that was definitely something at point blank range. I'm sure the investigator figured it out eventually. Very elaborate to be selling drugs out of a taco truck, I'll admit. I'm very disappointed that literally no one has working CCTV in the area. It looks like a nice area too. No one has CCTV. Come on. Gotta step up their game.
Yeah, it's you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be heading 42 in the next
25's
10
in jam.
minutes, just so you're aware. If you want to stay on, I can arrange for someone else to take you. Or if you're hopping off, that's fine too, just let me know.
If someone will take me, I'll definitely stick around. No, it's no big deal.
Should be able to sort someone out to take you.
Thirty-three 25 Metro. Being route back to District 2.
User in your channel timed out.
Is there like a live map function on the MDTs to see where all the units are, or is that something we don't get access to until you're in supervisor?
Yeah, so that is a supervisor based thing. So so it's corporal plus has access to it.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming you get access to the self-dispatch function as well.
Yeah, so I can attach and detach from calls and things like that. You want to start heading back to station.
Yep.
User in your channel timed out.
Thursday certified will be en route to GOMC for a follow-up.
User disconnected from your channel.
$33, anyone shift command? What are these locals doing?
I'll still be on county.
Anyone shift command?
Good.
Advise, I'm going 42. Could I get another FTO to take my ride along?
No, you're working on.
I'm going 42. Can I get an FTO to take my ride along, please?
Let's see what we got.
10-4, be at Vespucci.
Which unit are you riding with?
What's your number?
3039 with 7.
It's gonna be 3323. Correction 39.
3325 obedience 7042.
Car 3323 will be at mile marker 21 assisting state with a traffic stop.
User disconnected from your channel.
Whiskey 14. And does anyone have the suspect's switchblade that was found on him related to the pursuit that ended in Chumash?
In fact, I believe 3550 conducted the search.
Just give me a minute. I'm working out FTOs for you.
What was that, sorry?
If you just give me,
Copy.
I'm working
Is
out
3550
FTOs
still
for
in
you.
service?
Give me a second.
I appreciate it.
3635 will be at GNC.
I went out of service again.
User disconnected from your channel.
$33, 71, 32, 11.
Go for it.
Advise, did you have a ride on at this time?
Negative, they just...
10 for, you plan on staying on duty?
Unsure as of this one.
10 for, I'm hopping off, but I've got a ride on that wants to stay on if you're planning on staying on.
3550, 10-7, 10-42.
$32.11 to last unit.
Go.
You can go ahead and put him with 3341.
10 for our copy. He'll be at Vespucci waiting. Right, I believe Officer Hunter's gonna come and get you.
Sounds good, I appreciate it.
3211, show me 10-10-42. Have a good night.
Right, have a good night, keep yourself safe.
Yeah, you as well.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your
Right,
channel.
guys, and on that note, I am gonna end the stream. So thank you to those that showed up. Stay safe, enjoy yourself, and hopefully see you guys next time.
Holding on to what I know, to everything I've learned, what is real and fabricated. What is wrong? What is my problem? What can I get out of this world that I created? Fighting storms in my head, don't know where I have been. I'm alone, no one to turn to, no one understands. Shit's too complicated. Away, and I feel like I am someone else. Away, and I feel like I don't know myself, no. Away, and I feel like I don't know my name. And I don't want to live this way. I don't wanna keep on wasting life. I'm drowning in my head, I'm losing my mind. And if you could know, yeah, if I could show you, I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless.
Marvin Devine, and we back.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Made it through the wind and rain, I turn nothing into something. No more dealing with their assumptions, cause I do what I gotta do and I know, can't nobody do it like me. All they do is judge me for who I might be. Maybe if they took some time to pick my mind, they see that I'm cooler than lemons and iced tea. All I wanna do is live it up with the homies. Everybody really talking as if they know me, but I guess I gotta face it. I'm so tired of being faceless.
I don't wanna keep on wasting a life. I'm drowning in my head, I'm losing the mind. And if you could know, yeah, if I could show you, I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless. So faceless. Holding on to what I know, to everything I've learned. What is real and fabricated? What is wrong? What is my problem? How can I get out of this world that I created? Fighting the storms in my head. Don't know where I have been. I'm alone, no one to turn to, no one understands. Shit's too complicated.